These are books to fill the void if any of these shows of yours got canceled. If you're still not okay with how they ended I'm Not Okay With This on Netflix, you should read the comic book series Paper Girls. This is set in 1988 suburbia America, where it follows 4 paper girls the day after Halloween delivering papers. These girls somehow end up in a time-traveling sci-fi adventure. A classic to recommend would be We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. This follows 2 sisters and uncle that live in a secluded mansion on the outskirts of town. The older sister was accused of murdering half of the family, but she was acquitted for it. Although the town does not trust this family and wants nothing to do with them, so they will do anything to get them out. If you're like me and you're upset that you never got your Six of Crows heist because Shadow and Bone got canceled, you should read The Lies of Lockmore by Scott Lynch. This follows a group of thieves trying to pull off a big con, although there are big threats lurking in the shadows. Now, if you're more into the Shadow and Bone part, you should read The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. This follows a young girl who grew up in the wilderness of Russia, learning about folk tales and the spirits of demons that she's soon to learn about are almost all true. An ancient evil awakens and are threatened by Christianity. The main character must brace her gifts and protect her family and her village. If you shed a tear every single time you hear Unsaid Emily by Julie and the Phantoms, and you should read The Edge of Grey by Michael Estelle. This is a novelization of the show, so it pretty much is scene per scene of the show. There are many scenes that are left out, but it gives you different point of views of the characters that you didn't get on the show. Another book would be More Than Maybe by Erin Hahn. This is a cute romance that follows a music blogger and a music obsessed person who orbit around each other because they share the same love for music. You could also read The Heartbreakers by Ali Novick, which is also the same person who wrote My Life with the Walter Boys. In this book, Stella's sister is obsessed with the band Heartbreakers, and Stella could not care less. She does not want anything to do with this band. But Stella's sister has cancer, and for her birthday, she decides that she's going to get her sister something from a Heartbreakers pop-up show when she ends up running to, which she didn't know at the time, the lead singer of the Heartbreakers. It's been 6 years since the Society was canceled and you're still hung up on it, then you can read the chunk of a book of Under the Dome by Stephen King. A huge dome gets cast down in a small town, leading the people into chaos. No one can leave and no one can enter. Or you can go back to the mid-2000s to read Gone by Michael Grant. This is set in a coastal California town when one day everyone who's over the age of 15 suddenly vanished and the kids are left in charge, and some of them start getting superpowers. If the docu-series are not filling the void of Mindhunter being canceled, then you should read I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. This tells Michelle and her life and how a passion project of hers has been investigating the Golden State Killer. If you want a more fictional route, you should read None Shall Sleep by Ellie Marney. This is set in 1982, following 2 teenagers that get recruited into the FBI. In order to get more data on teenage serial killers, they ask these 2 to personally speak with some of the serial killers.